guys, today I'm going to show you how to make pattern number 28 on friendshipbracelets.net. So let's get started. What you're going to need is craft thread or embroidery fluff, and you're going to pick 6 colors. You can choose any colors, and you're going to measure your arm span and then fold them in half and tie a knot, or you can make a bracelet buckle that looks like this. For this bracelet, you'll need to know how to do all of the 4 friendship bracelet knots, and I'll link my videos in the down bar if you don't know how. So the pattern has 6 rows, and we're going to be working on the first row, which is right here. So it has 3 forward knots and 3 backward knots, so we're going to just go ahead and do that. So you're going to take your first 2 and make a forward knot. Like that, and then you're going to set these 2 aside and take your next 2 and make a forward knot. Set those aside. Then take the next 2 and make a forward knot. Then set these aside and take the next 2. So that's 3 forward knots, and now we're going to make 3 backward knots. So take this one and make a backward knot. Take the next 2 and make a backward knot. And the last 2 is a backward knot. The first row's done, and now we're going to work on the second row, which is this row right here. So we're going to pull out the 2 outermost strands. These 2, and you're just going to set them aside. So we're not going to be working with those. And you're going to take your first 2 and make a forward backward knot. And taking the next 2 is a forward backward again. The 2 in the middle here is a forward knot. The next 2 is a backward forward knot. And the last 2 is a backward forward knot. So that's row 2, and now you can pull these strands back in. And row 3 is next, so we're doing right here. So it's 3 backward knots and 3 forward knots. So take the first 2 and make a backward knot. So taking the next 2, we're going to make a backward knot. Take the next 2, which is a backward knot. And now we're going to take the next 2 and make a forward knot. And next 2 is forward, and these 2 are forward. We're going to work on the next row, which is this row right here. These 2, we're making a backward forward, set those aside. Next two is backward forward. The third two is a forward. Next two are forward backward. And the last two are forward backward. So we're going to be working on the next section, which is 3 forwards and 3 backwards. So just start on that, 3 forwards. Next two is a forward. And last two is a forward. I'll link the pattern for this in the down bar. Also, if you want to go check out friendshipbracelets.net and this pattern. So now I'm just making a backward knot with the next two. And the next two is a backward knot. And last two is a backward knot. Okay, now we're on our last row, the 6th row, and it's 3 forward knots and 2 backward knots, and we're going to take out the outer strands on this one, and so the first two is a forward knot. Second two is a forward knot. Third two is a forward knot. Third two is a backward knot. And the last two is a backward knot. But I hope you have fun making this bracelet, and if you do, you can post a picture to my Facebook. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.